everyone, I'm Sonam Sandhu from PTE Made Easy, and in this session we are going to focus on PTE Listening Fill in the Blanks. Now, for those who do not know, listening fill in the blanks is also an integrated task. Here you get 7 marks for listening module and 7 marks in writing module if you answer every single question correctly. Now, what is the right strategy for attempting question like such? So basically, when we are talking about PTE listening fill in the blanks, we simply need to go through the text once in order to get an idea about what exactly is going on there. Later on, we should guess the word form. Wherever there is a blank, we should guess the word form. Whether the blank will have a noun or an adjective, an adverb, maybe a verb, that we need to guess. Once it's all done, you will simply get around 10 to 12 seconds, and all this can be easily done in 10 to 12 seconds. Later on, when the audio starts, we should move the cursor along with the audio in order to get the right answer in the first go. As you all know, the audio will not be played again, so we have to listen very carefully. Here we need to make use of the listening skills we have. Okay, so simply write down the answers either directly onto the computer screen, or you can transfer the answers onto the transparent booklet and later on transfer it onto the screen. That is entirely your wish. But what I would suggest, the most important thing here is to keep the cursor moving. Okay, so move the cursor along with the audio, and when you're going to do that, you will get the correct answer for sure. Even if you're going to attempt it for the very first time, you can easily get all the answers correct if you follow this particular strategy.
Hi everybody, it's Joe Biden. I delivered a report to President Obama laying out how far we've come since he put me in charge of the cancer moonshot that was back in January, and lay out a real vision for where we need to go in an immediate future too, to do in 5 years what would otherwise take 10, to inject a real sense of urgency into the fight against cancer, and to change the culture and reimagine our system in order to be able to win. When President Nixon declared war on cancer in 1971, he had no army, he had no resources, and no clear strategy.
I believe you must have already heard the audio and you have got to know how exactly do we need to do fill in the blanks. Here we simply need to go along with the audio. So when during the audio they were saying, "Hi everybody, it's Joe Biden. I delivered a report to President Obama laying out how far," we simply need to move the cursor along with the audio. Whatever they are speaking, our cursor should be there only. And that helps us to find the correct answer. He put me in charge. This is what they said. He put me in charge of the cancer moonshot. That was back in January. Simply type it along the audio. Okay, you have to do it simultaneously. You are going to listen to the audio as well as write the answers simultaneously. That's what I did. Charge, immediate, culture, strategy, and you already know fill in the blanks are quite important. So we cannot consider skipping these. So let us proceed to the next question of fill in the blanks. Now here we have the growth of modern dash. So some noun is going to come here. Predict the answer.
The growth of the modern state brought with it the development of mass political parties and the emergence of professional politicians. A man whose occupation is the struggle for political power may go about it in 2 ways. First, a person who relies on their political activities to supply their main source of income is said to live off politics, while a person who engages in full-time political activities, but who doesn't receive an income from it, is said to live for politics. Now, a political system in which recruitment to positions of power is filled by those who live for politics is necessarily drawn from a property-owning elite who are not usually entrepreneurs. However, this is not to imply that such politicians will necessarily pursue policies which are wholly biased towards the interests of the class they originate from.
Now there is one more thing. Instead of writing the answer simultaneously or while listening to the audio, you can actually write down the answers on the transparent booklet and later on type down the answers as you already get time after the same. You have to click the next button once you are done with it. So you can write it on the rough sheet or the erasable booklet and later on type it here. You can check it also after, just you can go through it and you'll get to know whether you have written the right answer or not. The growth of the modern state brought with its development, with the development of mass political parties. So this is what they said. You simply need to move the cursor along with the audio and you are set to go. So I hope you all must have understood the way you have to attempt PTE listening fill in the blanks. I'm pretty sure if you follow this particular strategy, you are going to get full marks in this particular task. Now simply practice the same using this strategy and do let me know in the comment section whether how many answers were correct or whether you faced any problem or not. And if that's the case, you can let me know and I'll answer your problem. I'll be solving the problem with the help of another video of mine. So that's all for this session. If you want me to create another video on some other topic or maybe the task in which you are facing problem, just let me know in the comment section. I'll definitely shoot a video on the same as well. Thank you so much. I'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye.